Hello and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus, for the month of May. I hope all your wishes come true. I hope you receive a lot of abundance and security and stability and support from those that are the most dear to you, dear Taurus. But as you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Magician. In the challenging position, we have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Emperor. In the present position, we have the Hanged Man, clarified by the Lovers. And in the future outcome position, we have the Victory card, Six of Wands, clarified by the Competition card, the Five of Wands. And of course, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. A wish will be granted to each and every one of you this birthday season. For all people, that is different. Some people want a family-oriented wish. Other people want more stability in their life. Whatever it may be, happy birthday. I know that it's going to be a very special season. So please let me know in the comments how your birthday season goes for you, because, you know, I really enjoy connecting with you. I also really love finding out where you're watching from. So please do let me know, you know, what part of the country or what part of the world you're actually watching from. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. But as you know, dear Taurus, in the past position, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a major arcana card as well as the Magician. The Magician is also a major arcana card. This is a very powerful combination. In the past, you were able to change your life for the better. The Wheel of Fortune is known to be a destiny card that brings luck and good karma. And it appears, the card generally kind of appears in the spread when, you know, to kind of indicate that in the past your timing really worked out well for you. Everything aligned, different elements from the universe, they aligned in order for you to get the wish that you wanted, in order for you to change your life for the better. For some people, this combination could mean that you got married, and because of that your life, you know, became a lot better. For others, maybe it was divorce that you kind of wanted. You know, it made you feel free and happy, and maybe you wanted to pursue a new love interest. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune for some of you was change of jobs that made you feel so much more fulfilled. Maybe you started your own business. Maybe you developed a lot of confidence and pursued something, you know, that really meant a lot to you, and as a result you were able to create success, because the Magician is the best manifester. He is, you know, literally he creates a little bit of magic in our lives. He brings that rare opportunity where everything aligns to happen for us, and he helps us manifest our deepest desires, our deepest wishes, if you will. And also, because of this combination, you were able to kind of attract a really great harmony into your life and create a wonderful balance. Now, in the challenging position, we do have the Six of Cups, which actually is not necessarily a bad card. The Six of Cups does tell me that you may be holding on to something in the past. You may be looking back towards the past and romanticizing it a little bit. But it is important to remember that your past was not better than your present. You, by kind of going through different challenges, by achieving and overcoming, you've actually created a much better world, dear Taurus. The world around you, you know, is better because you're in it. And so sometimes it's important to remember not to romanticize the past, because, you know, the younger we are, the less we are aware of different difficulties. And so we kind of tend to skip over them because generally the adults take care of those difficulties. And we think also because we're younger, we have more energy, we have more drive and zest for life. Things are just more brighter and they're better. But that's not necessarily so. And so the divine here is reminding you that you don't want to spend too much time thinking about memories and, kind of looking back, looking in the rearview mirror, because the best is in front of you. There's a lot of things that are still, have to be accomplished. And so it's important to remember to kind of look up and look forward. The Emperor in the clarifying position is a little bit of a pain in the butt, if you will, because you don't want to have the Emperor in a difficult position because he can be very kind of cold and very manipulative and very negative. Sometimes people in authority can be very difficult to please, and they can be very demanding and overly demanding and whatnot. And so it does let me know that you may want to stay away from that type of energy in the month of May because, you are supposed to be celebrating your birthday. You are supposed to be celebrating your life, your achievements, your successes. So try to focus on the positive because the month of May is all, it's very much all about you, dear Taurus. And do stay away from negative energy because when you allow the Emperor to bring that negative energy in your life and kind of taint your frequency, then it can lower, and as a result you will not be as good at manifesting wonderful things into your life as you would normally be. Now the Hanged Man and the Lovers is what I really want to talk about. In the present position you have this incredible combination. Both of these are major arcana cards. Now the Hanged Man is a card of sacrifice. It's a card of letting go because we see this person hanging upside down. He's not going anywhere. And so the divine here is suggesting that you may be seeing a new perspective in the month of May. And this new perspective will actually make you stronger because anytime you gain a new angle on something, you become much more aware than other people. So I want you to see the Hanged Man as a positive omen. Even though it's not the most positive card, I want you to remember that the divine here is kind of nudging you to let go, because when you let go, you receive. Because when you let go of the past, of the memories, of your attachment to certain things, when you attach yourself to certain outcomes, it can be a little bit difficult to manifest new things into your life. But the Hanged Man is definitely an energy that tells me you will feel a little bit stuck in the month of May, and you may be putting other people first. That's important to remember, to actually recognize that you are important. And so you may want to start saying no to other people. You may want to realize that putting other people first and saying no to yourself is not the best strategy. But there's clearly a decision that you may have to make in the month of May, dear Taurus, because both the Hanged Man and the Lovers is very much, both of these cards are very much about a decision, perhaps regarding a partnership, perhaps regarding a relationship in your life. There may be a little bit of sacrifice that you will be making in the month of May for a partnership, for a relationship. Definitely make sure that you're very much aware of the decision and the choice that you're making. Do you want to make that sacrifice? Is that something that's going to benefit you in the long run? It does look like things are gonna, do really well for you. Things are gonna pay off for you because you do have the Six of Wands in the future outcome position, and the Six of Wands is all about victory and success and being recognized recognized by other people. But when you achieve something, you always remember that there could be some competition as well. There could be, some people who are not as happy to see you succeed. That is why you have the Five of Wands in the clarifying position. So make sure to keep to yourself. The Hanged Man here is a little bit of an important, really, really important card. He is kind of like making you pause and making you rethink something. Maybe there's something in love that you need to think about. Maybe your approach to love, maybe how you think about love towards other people, towards family, towards friends, towards nature, as a whole. There's something about love that you need to rethink. There's something that the divine here wants you to see that you may not be seeing. And it is okay to have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a gift from the universe. Life does not happen to you. Life happens for you. And you don't go through things. You grow through things, right? Every experience makes you stronger. Every challenge makes you more effective, more efficient, more analytical, more able to kind of see several moves ahead, if you will. Definitely the goals that we're supposed to achieve in this experience living on Earth is two things. We have to learn our emotions and we have to learn our limitations. And so the Hanged Man here is kind of he's kind of teaching you your limitations and how to work around those limitations, right? In order for you to work around the limitations that your mind may be creating is to see a new perspective. The way to work around your limitations and not put other people in front of you, because ultimately you're responsible for yourself. And so it's very, very important to remember that you have to put yourself first, even though it can sound pretty selfish. And so, the sacrifice, what sacrifice are you making? Is it your time? Is it your energy? Who are you making it for and why? And I think the divine here is showing you a few different things that you need to be aware of. But at the same time, you are going to come out on top. You will have your victory. You will have your success, because we do have the Six of Wands. Now let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman Dream Oracle cards that I pulled. And we've got overflow, overwhelm, and plenty, wonderful, and crown games, right use of power. The overflow is all about many good things heading your way or already occurring in your life right now, yet you may be thinking that they're not possible or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There's so much beauty and love, opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information and stimulation, distracting you from the truth that all is well. Sometimes all this overflow can be overwhelming, and you may find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune into the collective angst and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. It's unimaginable. You feel like you're drowning in those emotions. It's time to allow yourself to detach, bring yourself back to your life, restore your faith in a power greater than you, and remind yourself to focus on your small personal universe, which is much easier to manage. In this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings and can share them with others, making this perception of overflow profoundly positive. And of course, the crown games is all about a game of power being played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has power, who doesn't have power, how to get more power, how to not lose power. These are the matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game too. How do you actually wield power wisely and not get drunk with the power? You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, and most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguising the underpinnings of this complex game. Power and all that it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you? Can you forgive without conditioning? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amenable to change, or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their own way home. Now, you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it's even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires, when you stop caring about who wears the crown. True success and influence appear for you. And of course, I also pulled two mystical wisdom cards for you, dear Taurus, as well. And we have Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit, and knowledge. Seek knowledge. Archangel Raphael is one of God's holy angels whose role is to minister the people. And the actual name Raphael means God heals, and it bestows divine healing and miracles to people and animals upon the earth. For those of you who want to become healers, doctors, care workers, it is comforting to know that you have an almighty angel ready and watching to be of service. Summon Raphael to your side if you are in need of healing and support. He encourages you to surrender negative thoughts and replace them with forgiveness and love, as this will encourage you, your recovery, and honor you with inner peace. And of course, the affirmation for this card is, I feel love and healing and surrender negative thoughts. And the knowledge card is all about, remembering that knowledge is a tool, and no one can take this tool away from you, because knowledge is the foundation that is very important in your life, that can actually provide you with opportunities of fulfillment and freedom to choose your own path. And this particular knowledge, it will bring you the confidence and clarity that you need, as well as enthusiasm and focus to proceed forward. And the affirmation for this card is, knowledge brightens my horizons for the future. What a wonderful card. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Taurus. Happy birthday, and I cannot wait to see you again in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.